Hey everybody, welcome back to the channel. In today's video, we're going to show you how to get the full Barbarian armor set here in Zelda Tears of the Kingdom. So without further ado, let's jump into it. So we're going to start with the Barbarian chest plate, which is going to be found just northeast of Lookout Landing and southwest of Krenel Hills. You guys can see I have it marked here with a star on the map. It's going to be a little cave system down here that's surrounded by glowing ore. So if it's night, you won't miss it. It's just across the river. So as soon as you enter the cave, you want to be prepared for a boss that's going to be located in the middle. He will not come out of the ground unless you get super close to him, so you can kind of freely roam the area and explore. But if we come right over here next to where the rocks are, which is what's going to be our boss here in the middle, we're going to have a bomb flower, and we're actually going to use this. If you already have some, that's great. But we're going to come right back over here in this glowing stone. We're going to use the bomb flower on. You can either throw it or use it on an arrow. Either way, we're just going to destroy this ore up here. And once you do, it's going to open up a little entrance. So we can just jump up on the rock here and climb up. And if you follow this path all the way to the back, you're going to find a chest, which is going to have our Barbarian armor. The next item we're going to grab is the Barbarian Helm, which is going to be found on the southeastern side of the map, just north of Necluda here. You guys can see marked with the star. Right here, we're going to have an opening in between the mountain where there's going to be an entrance to a cave system, and that's where we're going to go inside. So we'll go ahead and head into the cave, and as soon as you enter, you want to stay as far right as possible. There's a couple different directions that you can go, but we're going to hang on to the right side and work our way down this path. Now, once we encounter this first room, we're going to have two rock walls. We want to break down the one on the left. So we're going to go ahead and fuse one of our weapons with the rock that's on the ground here, and we can start taking down this rock wall. Now you will have an enemy or two behind you, nothing crazy. So if you don't have a companion along with you to take them out, you may need to do it yourself. But again, nothing crazy. You shouldn't have any issues. And once you break down the wall, we can continue along the path and just follow this down. You can take your time to loot if you want. But we're going to come across another room that's going to have a lot of enemies. You can pick up this bomb flower right here if you don't already have one, and we're just going to use it to break the rocks that are in the middle. So we can put it on an arrow or you can throw it. I would recommend doing it from back here so those enemies don't immediately rush you. But once you break it, we can just run past the enemies and jump down into the water. Again, you can take your time to loot if you want. If you're just here for the helm, you can just keep moving down the path here. But we're going to go into one more room. So continue to follow the path. And then when we get into this last room down here, there's going to be a bunch of tombstones. We're going to be looking for the set of 3. So at the end of the path, we're in the room. We've got one in the middle, like 5 on the left. We want to go in front of the one that has 3 on the right side. And we're going to use our ascend ability. So we'll go ahead and look up and go through the ceiling. And this is going to put us in the room with the chest. You guys will see here, as soon as we make our way up, we can go back into the little tent where the chest is. And once you open it up, you're going to get the Barbarian Helm. Now your final location will be for the leg wraps, and those are going to be found on the far southeastern side of the map. You guys can see here indicated by the star on your screen. And once you get over here, there's going to be a cave entrance on the right side of the water. So I'll show you guys again here on the map. And once you get here, you'll have kind of a divot in the side of the mountain. We'll have a bunch of trees. The cave entrance will be on the far right side. So as soon as you enter the cave, the only thing you really need to know is that you want to stay on the right side. You guys can see you can go down or up. We want to go up, and we're just going to blow by all these enemies. So if you just stay right and keep sprinting, eventually you'll make it to the top. And you want to look for the little flower guy that's going to be on the ceiling on the left side. We want to go behind him. So we'll kind of wrap around so that he doesn't hit us with his shots. And we can just jump off the little ledge right behind him here. And right inside is where your chest is going to be. Now it's going to be covered in ice. So we want to use some fire fruit. I'm going to put them on arrows. And we just need to hit this thing 3 times. So once you hit it 3 times, it'll completely melt. And we'll be able to open up the chest, get the Barbarian Leg Wraps. But this is how to get the full Barbarian armor set here in Zelda Tears of the Kingdom. If you guys have any other questions, make sure to leave them down in the comment section below. And we'll see you guys in the next video.